I think we lost you, Ethan. Welcome to PrizePicks on 5, sponsored by the NBA Central and the 5 Reasons Sports. Ethan is at the Garden for Game 2, so he may be having some reception
The
difficulties.
Knicks are pulling out all the stops here.
Yeah, they're trying to basically just pollute the airwaves with their Game 2 predictions. So right now it's just me, Dave Eversole, and David Friedman. You can follow him at Talk About Sports, and we'll try to get Ethan back here in just a second. So obviously a big Game 2. There's no Jimmy Butler. Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson are both questionable. So the board is pretty interesting. So we wanted to go over these picks a little bit before game time here. We got about 40 minutes left or so. So I'll start with you, Freeman, on the Heat side. Who do we like tonight for Miami in the absence of Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Love on the rebounds has been pretty consistent. They've had him at like 6 rebounds for a bunch of games in a row. They bumped it up to 6.5, but no Jimmy, right? So he's been doing a lot of the work on the boards. Someone's got to pick up some of that, right? So I could see him getting 7, 8, 9 rebounds pretty easily today.
Oh,
there he is.
I'm back. I'm sure you give it the code out and all that good stuff at this point, right?
Yeah, make sure to use promo code F5VE. So we kind of just got impromptu. So Freeman just gave his pick for Kevin Lover here. My typo there. So 6.5 rebounds. So we'll go to you, Ethan. What's your pick for on the Heat side?
Well, I was a little surprised it didn't get raised. There's this new category here, points in the first 6 minutes. I mean, they're going micro now, but they've got Gabe Vincent at 2.5, which basically means hit a 3 in the first 6 minutes. The ball's going to be in his hands a lot. There's no Jimmy Butler. We know that Bam takes some time to get aggressive. I don't know. To me, he's going to hit a 3 in the first 6 minutes, isn't he?
This is the game that they have to load up on Gabe Vincent. He's the next biggest threat, right?
Well, you would think, but I mean, 1-3, he goes 1 for 3 in the first 6 minutes. I'll take it. He was chucking from the very beginning. The other Heat prop I like tonight, and I'm going to play it because he has to do something, right? Eric Spoelstra said he's got to put his imprint on this game. I'll go Bam over 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. It went from 30 to 32.5 when the Jimmy news came out. That's not a big jump, to be honest. I thought it would be a bigger jump than that. You can see he's been under it, but I mean, he's got to look around tonight and say there's no place else to go. So I'm going to go with Bam over on that. And just because I might get kicked out of here, I'll let you handle the rest of this. The Knicks prop I like is Mitchell Robinson over 1.5 points in the first 6 minutes. I watched Randle and Brunson on the court. Do we have a definitive decision on Randle yet? Brunson's playing, but Mitchell Robinson, 1 putback in the first 6 minutes, and you've got it. So I kind of like that one as well. So those are my plays tonight. I'll let you guys handle it from here. Make sure you use code 5, F-I-V-E.
All right, so let's finish up with the
little dine and dash action there from Ethan, huh?
Right. So I guess you let the criminals run the yard for the rest of the show here, but I'm gonna go with a combo prop actually. So I like these some of these mixed picks. You tend to get good value. This actually bumped. I played it at 6. It's now at 6.5. Bam and RJ over 6.5 assists. Who do you like on the Knicks side, Freeman?
Going Mitchell Robinson on the rebounds. I still feel like it's super low. Is that 11 again? Again, no Jimmy. I mean, I'll go the opposite way on that one too. It's extra rebounds for him.
And you think, 11's a lot of rebounds, but like in this day and age, I mean, AD's line tonight is like 13.5. He sees a bonus.
Mooney just had 21 last night. I think he had over 20 rebounds 3 times in that series.
Yeah, they put up crazy numbers. Looney with Golden State's putting up some massive rebounding numbers. But yeah, I like that as well. I mean, depending on where Bam's going to have to be on the defensive end, there might be a lot of offensive rebounding opportunity, which we know that's been kind of a sore spot for the Heat. They really got to protect the paint in this game, I feel like. But for the Knicks, and I know he's a little bit banged up, but I like Brunson as well. I think he was at 4 rebounds. Did they take him off the board? Actually, looks like Brunson may be off the board now. So, yeah, Bam's at 8.5 rebounds. What do you think about that?
So I actually I added another one to another entry. I put Bam on over rebounds. It's the same thing. Like someone has to pick up the rebounds that Jimmy's not going to pick up, right? This is I think both teams, like it's an effort game sort of. Obviously, a bunch of guys are hurt. As much as it seems like the Heat don't need the game or whatever the case, I mean, they're going to put up a good fight tonight. They're going to put a lot of effort into it. They might not score a bunch of points. They'll get some rebounds.
Yeah, the role guys will be heavily involved, But I feel like if Brunson plays, he went 0 for 7 from 3, so he's off the board right now, but he was at 5.5 threes. I would definitely take him over. Gabe Vincent, 7.5 threes. I'm a little bit questionable on that. I mean, I know he's been kind of just ready to shoot at will, but I like Kyle actually over 5 3-point attempts. If he's
came in, by the way, Brunson and Randall are going to play.
All right, cool. So, yeah, they'll have those Brunson numbers back on the board, so I'm sure they're going to adjust accordingly. So make sure to keep it locked on all the accounts on Twitter, 5 Reasons Sports. Myself and Friedman, we're going to be covering this. And also the Panthers. Can't forget about game 1 of the Panthers facing off with Toronto. So check back and make sure you sign up with promo code FIVE.